This is my new mini and my first attempt at a video with my Mother's Day gift a few days ago. So it's entitled Love, and it's all vintage, made with Prima latex flowers. Very pretty magnolias. And I have lace and ribbons, tie-dyed ribbons. A lot of it to make it look really nice and full. There's, I have a lot of vintage images that I cut out and cropped and backed on black cardstock. I have a lot of glitter chipboard flourishes throughout the album. Here's the first page, first inside page. Pretty little flower, pearl center, and here's pearls on the bird cage that's in the background behind this image. And another glitter chipboard flourish. The opposite page is the beginning of where there are more mats for journaling and for your cropped photos. There's a photo can be put here, or you can leave the image as it is. Here's a mat with a bird cage. I left the back of it plain so that you could put a cropped photo without having to cover up an image. A lot of people hate to do that, and I'm one of them. Here are a couple of tags slipped back behind in this pocket. I have these vintage ladies and an additional tag with, I'll try to show you the glittery, sparkly little center that's on there, as opposed to putting ribbons on there. The back of these tags, this one is plain. I just put a light coordinating cardstock on there, and at the top of all of these I stamped a flourish on there. I like how these all stick up. They can go down in there further, but I like them sticking up to show. There you can see all 5 groupings of these pages. Then we have the next page. Here's a black chipboard flourish, a flower, and a pearl. And here's this tag. It's a postcard with the bird and the flowers. I think it's pretty. The back is black for your photo. A photo can go here if you wish. This side has a pretty lady and a bird in the background that is glued on top of the bird. Here's a blue flower that ties in these two pages. Here's another vintage tag. Everything has been, all the pages and all the images throughout this album have all been inked. This is another one that's left blank for a photo. Here are my two tags at the top with this pretty bird and corset and flower and another lovely lady on the back. This one is blank. This one has the flourish stamped at the top. They can be placed however you like. You can move them around into different pockets, add some of your own images if you like. It's another tag or photo mat that's left blank so that you can place a photo on the back without covering up pretty paper. Here's a pretty lady and some flowers. And there you can see the back of the tags. Little bling there. I put the black glitter dots there. They're all raised. You can see there's some dimension so that it ties in with this side, with this flourish and that bling. Another mat, you know, and you can also, if you want, get this going here, you can always journal a little bit in these areas. So you have a choice. A nice black pen would look good, or a calligraphy pen would be nice. The tags for this page. It's a different lady and a different bird. Yeah, let's see if I can get you to see that bling at the top. The backs. One is plain, the other has a flourish, and they are all inked around the edges. These would even fit over here if you wanted it to. However, and then maybe you have some keepsakes that you'd prefer to put in these pockets. Next page has more vintage images, flowers, a little bit of bling in the center there. Another postcard. I really like the postcards. Here you can journal a little bit. The back is for a photo. I want to show you this pretty. These pretty images. I think they're pretty. Here is the other page. That shows it better. You can see the sparkle. Glitter flourishes, chipboard flourishes. These tags on the side, there are several different designs. The colors are very similar, but and they are duplicated in a couple of places, but most are different. There's another tag and a different lady. The next page has a chipboard glitter flourish. Well, that's pretty much throughout the album. It's a pretty postcard. Blank on the back for a photo. Your tag sticking up. Again, there's areas where you can journal. I purposely left some of those there so that you can jot, well, you can put a date, you can jot anything you like. This is one of my favorite images with the chair. The colors of it, I love the colors. Another tag with a bird in the bird cage, left blank for a photo. The tags at the top, beautiful vintage lady and a bird with some bling and glitter and sparkle. This page, some clocks, a butterfly, postcard with a bird and flowers. The back is blank for a photo. It's the back of the tags that fit at the top. It's the back and side page. Some vintage flowers, matching bling. That has a pearl and love again, and a pretty vintage butterfly. The back of the album is a postcard. I really like postcards, and I think they're pretty. The vintage postcards are really pretty, and when you ink them, it really enhances their beauty. There's the lace and the seam binding that I dyed. Here's some row of trim on both the back and the front. And give you some close-ups of these beautiful flowers. They're a little bit repositionable. If you don't like how I have them, you can move them. They do have a wire in the back of each petal, in the back of each leaf. Beautiful clock. The word love. This can be for any occasion. A wife, a daughter. It would be cute for a daughter. Maybe she'd like it for just herself, something personal, or she could put her and her boyfriend in it. You could give this to a sister. Anyone. A lot of family members. Very full, compact, chunky. And I put a lot of pretties in there for you. Thank you.